I gotta ask you about Canelo, Triple G, man. Finally got made. I know a lot of people, even Robert had told me he didn't think it was gonna happen until next year. It finally happened here in September. What are your thoughts, Mikey? I mean, we've seen Triple G look a little bit not like before. He was, he looked like he was dominating everybody. His last two fights seem to be the opposite. Is the time right for Canelo to beat him? What do you feel?
I think the time for the fight is right. Canelo is ready. Probably now feels stronger physically and just naturally, in a better place now than before. And that's why he's taking the fight. As far as Triple G, he wasn't fighting the competition that he last fought with Daniel Jacobs. That's why he wasn't performing as well with Jacobs like he did before. Just because they're champions, but there's levels to champions, and he did dominate the division against world champions, but that were slightly at a different level, smaller, one notch underneath. He fought Daniel Jacobs, and that was a very tough, competitive fight. Daniel Jacobs is a big, strong, good skill, a very good champion. And now Triple G didn't look the way he did before. But it's gonna be the same thing with Canelo. Now he's fighting a strong, hungry, determined middleweight. Not Chavez Jr., which didn't show up. So I think the fight is actually very even. Triple G is gonna have his work for him, and same thing with Canelo. Canelo's gonna have to work for his. They're both fighting top guys in their prime in their division, so I see it an even fight. Canelo's younger and he's a bigger name than Triple G. Kind of feel like if Canelo loses, he can bounce back, has time to make up. Does Triple G have that luxury, or does he need to win this fight, or where do you see him? He's a lot older. I think he's like 30, about to be 36 or 35. Even if Triple G loses, there's still plenty of time, big fights around that he can still bounce back. But obviously this is the fight that he's been calling for the longest. So he obviously doesn't see himself losing. He wants to win because this will launch him to the very top of the sport. And if winning this will probably propel him to like #1 pound for pound. It's a huge fight. He definitely doesn't want to lose this one, but so doesn't Canelo. Canelo doesn't want to lose. Everybody would say that he was all just hype. So it's definitely a good fight and an even fight, actually. I think it's a 50-50.
A lot on the line.